Ladies and gentlemen, get ready to ignite the spark of transformation in your life because today we're joined by a true beacon of healing and wisdom, Dr. Meena Puri. She is born into a revered lineage of Ayurvedic doctors in India and now calling Canada home. Meena is the visionary founder of Ayurvedic Healing Center and the Yoga School of Milford. She's a best-selling author of Healing Your Relationship with Food, the Ayurveda Answer, a sought-after speaker and the dynamic host of the Igniting Change and Finding Your Fire podcast, where she empowers thousands to transmute fear, anxiety, and disconnection into unshakable love, wholeness, and purpose. With her infectious laughter, profound insights, and unwavering conviction that you can heal from anything, Meena does not just talk the talk, she lives it, turning life's deepest challenges into blessings. And that's blessing. Dr. Meena Puri, welcome to the show. It's an absolute honor to have you here. Hello, Dr. Meena. Thank you so much and welcome to KTU.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
So, Meena, let's start with this. You
Yeah.
were born into this incredible lineage of, Ayurvedic doctors. In Ayurvedic, I would say healers in India, if I'm not wrong. That's my understanding. But life took you across the world to Canada, and now
Yeah.
Canada is your home.
Yeah.
So, what was that one pivotal moment early on that lit the fire in you to, take that ancient learning and the wisdom that you had and transform that into the modern movement for people like us, for everyday folks like us? I want to start with that.
Yeah. What a great question. That'll take the whole time here. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, to be honest with you, I lived in India. There was all I saw was didn't even know that's what Ayurveda.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't notice anything. It was
Yeah.
just the modern stream medicine path. So it was no big deal. I didn't really connect with it. It's not that I didn't connect with it, but it's everywhere.
Yeah.
So I thought that was the medicine. But I would say that it would bother me a great deal when I saw people sick
Yeah.
or when I saw people really suffering.
Mm-hmm.
And, or even if I had, at teenagers, you have like aches and pains and nobody can figure it out. And I'm like, when I get older, I'm going to figure out, I really want to go where the heck that pain come from. And my mom came home from a traveling trip and she broke her leg.
Oh,
So
okay.
she wouldn't, my dad would say whatever. She's not going to listen to him. So my dad brought another guru healer and he had
Mm-hmm.
this bottle of oil and he said to her, if you massage your leg with this, your leg is going to heal. I think,
Yeah.
about 10, 11 years old and I heard that.
Yeah.
And I took it to heart. I didn't know. I didn't ask him what was in the oil. I didn't know what the
Right.
point was. I just
Right.
knew that I was going to make sure my mom is walking. So I healed. So I massaged the heck out of her.
Right.
Like,
I
you're
can
gonna walk.
imagine.
And I remember my mom walked and she said, Meena healed me. At that point, I
Oh,
didn't say by whatever. I just kind of went on with my life. And
yeah.
I just know that I was deeply touched by pain in the world.
Right.
Like, why people do have to suffer? So,
Right.
anyways, I think that was the kind of the starting point that I didn't even know. So
Right.
then coming to Canada, a lot of family upheaval and deaths and
Mm-hmm.
things like that in the family.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And I was actually, I'm a CPA, I'm a certified public accountant.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, well, what am I going to do with that? I got
Yeah.
bored, saturated, I didn't care.
Yeah.
And so I thought, and then yoga found me really.
Yeah.
And when I started teaching it without doing the teacher training. And I thought, and the teacher called, he said, the phone is ringing. And I thought, you go take a class, you don't know that. So I honestly believe that it
Yeah.
is something that I bring with me from prior life because it just came as natural as anything.
Right.
And so anything, one thing led to another, and doing yoga, like really teaching yoga was actually practicing Ayurveda in so many ways, only I didn't
Right.
know it. To
Right.
me, it was just more commonsensical. And when I wanted to study more, somebody mentioned Ayurveda, and I thought, really? Is that here? What it like
Mm-hmm.
I totally disconnected. So
Mm-hmm.
when I realized, and that's when it was like the full circle coming home, and then it gave me framework and the language and the depth of what I have always been feeling and thinking, except I
Right.
didn't know how to, like, what this was.
Right.
So that's how I found it. So I think the turning point was being touched by the grief
Mm.
and the pain in the
Mm.
world.
Yeah.
And that's what I wanted to do. And I did actually go into, I thought I would go, in the Western medicine world. I went and visited hospitals and I thought, I don't want to do this. All I saw was, I'm like, there's no people. All I saw was
Right. Right.
machines and how to operate the machines. And I
Yeah.
thought, no, I don't want to learn how to operate the machines.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, I don't want to do that. But then
See,
when I heard about, from yoga came to Ayurveda, and I thought then I could like exhale. It's like, oh,
wow.
that's what it is. So then anyways, I came full circle, and the
Here
rest,
you
as you
are.
say, is the history.
There you go. I never knew. I never knew yoga and Ayurveda kind of connects with each other. I would be interested to know more about that. But
Yeah,
then,
it's a whole
the,
Vedic sciences, right? Vedic sciences are huge. They're
yeah,
just different limbs.
right, right.
Yeah.
So many listeners out here, including me, were wrestling with emotional eating, right?
Mhm.
Or that constant type of tug of war with your body. So
Mhm.
walk us through how Ayurveda flips that script on seeing food not as an enemy, but as straight up medicine for the soul.
Life requires consciousness.
Yeah, yeah,
If you want to live a meaningful life, it requires consciousness. And
right.
consciousness itself will heal your soul because that's who you are.
Mm,
So when it comes to food, we've been and we are even more and more immersed in a lot of information, a
right.
lot of knowledge, but really starved of wisdom, common sense. We're leaving
Hmm.
common sense behind because we are outsourcing it to ChatGPT,
Right.
right? So the struggle is because we are actually looking in the wrong place.
That's it, right? I mean, and we don't know that we're doing that, don't you
Well, it's
think? I mean,
because it's everywhere. It's because
right.
here's the best recipe, here's the best diet, here's the best miracle food, here's a
Mm-hmm.
method that works. Why are we even looking for a method? Eating is
Mm,
normal.
mm,
Why don't we understand, like, it's not a mystery.
right,
What's real food, what's not, what's a food look alike?
right,
Right? It's
right.
not a
I
mystery. I
agree.
mean, apple looks like an apple.
Right.
Apple in some other thing, ingredient may look like some cheese puffs. Who knows? Like,
True.
this is not
Very true.
apple. All right,
Very
this is not
true.
apple. So if you can
Yeah.
eat apple, why don't
Yeah.
you eat apple rather than what they have done with it in this product?
Mm,
So what they
interesting.
have done is food is psychology. So much of it
Mm,
is psychology. It's satisfying you on a psychological level.
right.
And when the psychological turmoil is there, and
Mm-hmm.
the marketers have figured out your number. So they have created the taste, they have mimicked the real
Right.
taste, they have
Yeah.
added ingredients and kind of chemicalized the food to
Mm-hmm.
induce that feeling of
Mm-hmm.
superficial satiety and
Right.
superficial enjoyment. That's why you can never stop at one. Well, there's a
Right.
problem in that. If
Yeah.
you can't stop at one, it has not nourished you, because if it nourishes
Mm.
you, you're going to stop at one. You're going to stop
That's the
when you're
book.
full. So they think it's a marketing thing that we have fell for. Actually,
Mm,
if you can't stop at one and you have to eat the whole bag, there's something wrong inside that bag.
Oh my. Okay, that's the thing that should tell you
I mean,
that.
there's something wrong inside that bag that
Yeah,
you're eating.
yeah,
Because after you eat a meal, there's a satisfaction. I mean,
right.
after I eat a meal, somebody offers me anything, I don't want it. I
I
have
wish I can
no,
get to that state.
it's because the food on the plate is not
Yeah,
nourishing you on
yeah,
every level, right?
oh,
It's not
yeah.
just about the nutrients, it's the food has to be sensual. Is it
Right.
drawing in your senses?
Mm,
Does it look appealing? Does it smell fragrant? Does it
right,
taste good? I mean, because you look
right,
at the food and the saliva just begins to flow because you can't wait to eat it. Those things are necessary. So
right,
if you don't have that in the food, that need is still there.
right.
So you think if I eat another piece of that, you're consuming empty calories, but the prana, the energy in the food isn't there. It's dead food. So it's not satisfying
Mm,
you. But you keep
mm,
hoping that if I eat more, it'll satisfy me. No, what it does actually, it stimulates your taste buds to the
okay.
degree where you get obsessed with it. It's like having
Oh,
sugar. More
wow.
sugar you
Yeah,
eat, more sugar
yeah.
you eat,
Oh,
right?
yeah,
I mean, they
definitely.
did studies on people who are addicted to sugar or addicted to cocaine. It
Yeah,
doesn't matter
yeah.
the substance, it's what's happening inside your brain at the cellular level,
Mm,
right? So then you are kind of not in control anymore. Because
right.
you want to stop, but you keep going. You don't want to eat sweets, but you find yourself buying this box of cookies and just inhaling the whole thing.
I agree.
So then, and there's just, it's very deep. Then we live in a world of extremes.
Mm-hmm.
We want all
Mm-hmm.
or none approach. The reason why I think we do that is because it gives us clear-cut answers.
You're right.
We want clear-cut answers, and the truth, life isn't clear-cut. Life is very messy. So the answers are somewhere in the middle, which are composed of your level of awareness, what's going on in that moment. Are you able to decide this or that? So
Right.
it's consciousness. We don't
Mm-hmm.
want to use the consciousness because we actually just rather go to sleep because it's comforting.
I
We don't want to have
agree.
to think about it. We don't have to worry about it. So you're like, I'm just going to follow this diet. Give me everything to the T, and only to come up with, yes, you may lose the weight and whatever, but the stress that you create, you're going to inevitably not be able to follow it for a long term because it's not sustainable.
I agree. Oh,
So then you go back to the other extreme, beating yourself up, and then, well, I'm just going to do that.
mm.
It's neither, there's nothing
It's
wrong
two
with ice cream.
extremes.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with ice cream or potato chips.
Yeah,
It's just wrong. What's wrong with it is the quantity and the addiction to it. But if you have a
correct.
handful of potato chips every now and then, they're yummy. I love them. Why would
Yeah.
I not eat ice cream? I mean, it's the best thing in the world. But you eat it to enjoy it. You give yourself permission to enjoy it.
Right.
And you're supposed to enjoy. I mean, you're not here to
Not
suffer.
exactly. So I want to keep that thought on. You said
Sure,
we can heal from fear, anxiety, even the deepest disconnection with food.
we
And
can.
and and I kind of got like, I know I grew up listening, what you eat is who you become. And
Mhm.
I didn't know at that point in time, what does that really mean? But more, as I grew up, and I'm more spiritual too, and as I grew up, I kind of understood that, how you eat and what you eat, it's becoming part of you. It's you.
Of
And
course,
it's kind
because
of,
yeah, exactly.
helping your mind to be either relaxed or your tummy upset or whatever, right? I mean,
Well,
you can
here's
see
an
that signs.
example.
Yeah.
What happens to your behavior when you drink alcohol?
Oh, you lose control of your mind, you
Well, the
ability
same
to
thing.
think,
What
right?
does that mean? That means
Yeah.
that what we consume,
Yeah.
the chemical composition of it, what we
Right.
consume, it affects
Right.
our behavior.
Right.
So if alcohol affects our behavior,
Yeah.
any food you eat, it is going to affect your behavior.
So Doc, we see this, but I never connected the food to
You
the
don't connect
alcohol
the
and the
you don't
behaviors.
connect the dots. And it's like,
Yeah.
and people think like, oh, it's not from the food, so I need to take a pill. Well, the pill you inhale, you put it in your mouth, it follows the same passageway.
Yeah,
There's not a
exactly.
secret passageway for the pill that the food does not have. Food goes through
Right.
the same passageways.
Oh, wow.
So it's a very simple thing. It's just that we've lost our head. We've lost
Yeah.
our ability to discern and think. It's
Yeah.
actually a very simple, commonsensical way that people
Right.
can be practical. You have to be willing to bring your common sense back in and be willing to think through and
Right.
not buy there's so much. Everybody's an expert these days,
Mm.
right? We're all healers, we're all gurus because we all know so much. The problem is not the knowledge. The problem is
Did
the
you apply
wisdom.
it?
Is the wisdom. And we talk the talk, we don't walk the talk.
You are absolutely right. And I actually in your intro I said that you're not only talk the talk, but you live that
But otherwise,
through.
there's no point. Otherwise, you're just
Exactly.
wasting my time.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
I
if I
totally
cannot
agree.
use it, I have no desire to accumulate stuff in my head.
I know,
I
I
want a
know.
clear head, clear home. I do not like accumulation. If I can't use it, I don't want it.
I so love it. I love it. So your podcast too. I know you have the podcast, and I was watching through, and I was listening to your podcast. I was going through your book. Oh my God, it's very inspirational. But I will talk. Your podcast has touched thousands of souls, right? So far, what's the most common fire block you see in high achievers who seem to have it all but still empty inside?
Higher achievers, they lead with their head. They have a lot of mental intelligence capacity.
Mm-hmm.
They are following the same model to go within. That model does not work
Mm-hmm.
inside. It's a different model. So how you achieve outside success is not how you achieve inner peace.
I
It's
agree.
actually the opposite.
It's opposite.
And being trained in a, mental flow and high achieving and success, they do not see the other way
I
because
agree.
they're doing this 24/7.
Right.
High pay personality, high achievers, they can do it all. They can, but they're not happy
Yeah.
because
In
they think,
many.
okay, give me the happy pill, give me the course. But it's about unlearning the learning. And that's an art in itself to teach people that, to teach women that. It's unlearning. I may
Yeah.
not teach them. I teach them how to unlearn.
That's a good one. Okay. I I love it. I love what I'm hearing because you need to unlearn what you've learned for you to learn something
Exactly.
that really is
Exactly. You
need
don't
for
need
you.
to learn. You
Yeah.
need to unlearn first.
Yeah. Yeah. Awesome. So Ayurveda meets today's chaos, I would say that. And all these social media diets, there's so many apps for God's sake, like, oh, you got to eat this, you got to follow this. There are multiple apps contradicting each other these days. Stress overload. What is that one ancient ritual you have modernized that anyone got time for? And it'll supercharge them.
Get rid of all the apps. Seriously. It's called breakfast, lunch, dinner.
Yeah, that's it.
Take as much as your two hands can hold.
Okay, that's
Stop
the
skipping,
quantity.
stop sticking, skipping meals. You're going to make
Mm,
up for it at the end of the day. I guarantee you.
okay.
The body has a need, has requirement. You're psychological, you're thinking, oh, I didn't eat lunch, so I can eat more, and then you overeat, right? Before you go to bed. So we need fuel throughout the day. I mean,
Yeah,
there are methods like intermittent fasting and water fasting, and short term, those things can be helpful if you can pull it through.
yeah.
But in the long run, you really want something that you're going to be able to do without the help of an app or without
Hmm.
someone telling you what to do. It's that you want to really come back to yourself and develop some common sense,
I agree.
right? Instead of
Mm,
grazing through oh my God, all the recipes, and they're endless, and they're combining foods they shouldn't be combining. They're crazy, and they've made almost cooking almost impossible, like more complex, I think, than it's because we have so many gadgets.
Mm-hmm.
We can bake anything, cook anything, puree anything, and we are just run
Mm-hmm.
amok with it.
Yeah,
I mean, if you know vegetables, how many different ways do you have to eat a carrot?
I know.
Like it's not
Oh,
rocket
it's
science, right? So eat the damn carrot.
right. And,
Eat the
and
vegetables like that.
so I heard somebody say that because I was used to this beets, carrot, apple, and celery with a little bit of ginger, mix it all and have a juice. You can't have the raw juice like that. So and I'm like, I question myself, is it the good thing? Is it the bad thing?
I mean,
And,
juice I mean, it depends on who is consuming it.
ah,
It's
okay.
not one size fit all. Some people have a
Right.
really, really sluggish digestion. They're feeling
Ah,
bloated.
mm,
Some people have a very intense hunger. They want to get up in the morning and they want to eat a steak.
mm,
So you have to look at who's consuming and what else is going on with them. So that's
yeah.
one thing we have done with diet is like it doesn't matter the season. We've
Mm-hmm.
totally ignored the seasons because everything is available all the time. We have like a
Right. These
24/7,
days. Yeah.
the seasons don't even matter.
Yeah.
Um, so when everything is available all the time, the guidance that nature gives us, the guidance at the time of the day, the guidance that your own body gives you, it's
Mm-hmm.
simply lost.
Right.
And
Because
then
we're
you're
not paying
stuck in your
attention.
head trying to navigate the information. I mean, look at what your grandmother did.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Really. You don't need to look at anywhere else. That's your expert.
right.
That's
I
your
so agree.
baseline. Listen to her. And we have this craze going on in the world about everybody wants to lose weight, either openly or secretly.
Very true. Very true. And I was
And
one of them.
and the point is not to gain it in the first place.
Too late.
It's like it has become a rather peculiar cycle of this whole weight loss frenzy and the diet frenzy. I shake my head.
Mm-hmm. You're drawing me to this next question that I had is if someone listening right now and they're staring at their face either in your refrigerator reflection or reflection and feeling defeated, right? What's your known no BS three-step that you could, suggest? And I was like, I was gonna ask that and I was smiling. Why did you even gain your weight? Why did you even make yourself look that? That was the main question. Like, what would you say for the people that they're looking at them, they don't like how they look at, through their
Well,
reflection?
then there's more than just food going on, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So there's a concept of self-acceptance and self-love. We have to
Mhm.
accept where we're at
Yeah,
so we can free the energy that we use to keep fighting the reality. You
right.
look at, oh gosh, I've gained like 50 pounds. Okay, well, thank you, whatever. Hopefully the
Mm-hmm.
body needed it or used it and whatever it
Mm-hmm.
taught you, then
Yeah,
that's where you are.
right,
That is
right.
where you are. So then we don't need a whole year's plan because the mind would fight it.
Yeah,
And the mind starts saying, I'm going to do this for a year. Well, let me get real with you. You are not.
you're not. Yeah,
You're not. Give it up. You're not even going to do it to the next meal.
I totally agree.
You're going to do it in the now moment. Look at the level of your hunger. What do you
Mm-hmm.
feel like you want to eat and what is
Mm-hmm.
available? Can you make a healthy choice then instead of beating yourself up? I mean, it doesn't matter if you gain weight, you still feel the hunger.
Right.
So don't
You're
punish
right.
yourself by not eating.
Mm,
Eat. But
mm,
again, look at what you're eating.
right.
Include more fresh foods, include more vegetables, use some grains, use some legumes. And if
Mm.
bread is your thing, I don't think you need to give up bread totally. Who can do that? It's like take all the joy out of my life.
So true. Yeah, so true. Chapati is my favorite.
It's like just reduce the quantity.
Yeah. Yeah.
And another thing, like we are not present. And if you can sit and actually feel the texture, the taste of the food in your mouth and how it makes you feel, connect with the food and take time to chew the food.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so we are eating has become like a secondary thing, but we worry about it all the time.
Yeah.
We want to pretend we're not really bothered.
I know.
Why are you not bothered? This is a very big thing that nourishes you. Why are you not bothered about eating? You should be.
Right.
Like
Right.
sit down and eat. It's a thing to do. You go to bed to go to sleep, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you have to sit down. You've got to go to the kitchen. You've got to buy the groceries, make the food. You have to sit down and eat your meal, not on the
Mm,
go, not while you're distracted, not feeling guilty while you're eating.
mm,
Sit down and eat. Take extra 5 minutes to feel the satisfaction after the meal. Then
right.
get up and clean up. And once you have done that, you're not going to want to eat more. It's the mindfulness that's missing.
Mm,
When the mindfulness is not there, the connection isn't there. We're worried about, oh my God, should I eat? Should I not eat? It's like, should I breathe? Should I not breathe? You're
That's
alive.
not even an option.
No, you've got to eat,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
a necessity.
Yeah.
But you can start today. You can start right now. What's on my
Yeah.
dinner plate?
Yeah.
Is where's the excess? We are overnourished
Yeah.
because we live in a world of 24/7 abundance,
Yeah.
right? We're not living
Yeah.
in a third world country.
Oh, yeah.
So we're
Absolutely.
actually overnourished. We're thinking, I'm going to put everything in this thing. No, well, that's overnourishment, extra calories. So you need just one thing,
Right.
right? It's like when you go to the
Right.
supermarket, there's like all kinds of different fruits.
Mm-hmm.
Don't buy all of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Buy one or two, change it a little bit later. It's just a whole mentality. There's so much connected here. There's so much
Yeah.
driving the behavior. There's the sale. There's the grocery shops that are larger than life,
That's true.
right? And
Right.
I mean, they
It
don't give
is.
you a little basket full of apples. They give you a
No,
huge bin full of
huge.
apples.
Yeah.
So when you
Absolutely.
look at the huge bin, psychologically, you're not going to pick one. You're going to pick 10.
Yeah. I
And then
agree.
like, well, if you buy 20, you get half off. You see the trap. There are traps everywhere.
Right.
You just have to pay attention that do you want this trap or do you not?
Okay. Yeah. That makes so much sense.
It's thinking, think for yourself. Don't let
Right.
anybody else tell you what to do, what to buy, whatever. Like think about what do you need? How
Mm-hmm.
much do you need?
Mm-hmm.
And remember, there's like psychological triggers everywhere because the
Right.
marketers know exactly how to get you.
I especially now, it's even more.
Right?
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, they know how to get you. They like
Yeah.
people like so many decisions people need to make. No wonder they're overwhelmed.
I agree. The last question I have. You bridge worlds so beautifully. That's what I feel reading your book, East meet the West, right? And then pain meets the power. What's the boldest prediction you have for how Ayurveda will reshape the global wellness in the next 5 years? And how can we all jump onto that wave if we can now?
Go back to what worked. Go back to the basics.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how much technologically advanced we have gotten, our gut
Yeah.
works the
Yeah.
same way it
Yeah.
did when
Yeah.
there was no technology. Go back to nature. Go back to your nature.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And that's Ayurveda. Ayurveda is not just for Indian, there's nothing to do with that. Ayurveda
Exactly.
is the universal principles
I agree.
that we have forgotten. So if
Yeah.
we remember those very basic, commonsensical principles and learn how to deeply apply them,
Mm-hmm.
and if we take that knowledge into the bombardment of this modern culture and technologically advanced and info-rich world, you have a framework that you can use to assess all this information with. So
Right.
take that framework. You need it. You need
Yeah.
it because without it, you're going to be swirling around with no place to go.
Right.
So
Because
have a framework.
that is so mind blowing. This one is so important for the listeners. Is like, I had this my own self, like having a habit of like, oh, I checked this app, it's showing me you do this Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then started following. It broke through at some point. I forgot what to do, and then looked at something else, and then start following that, like, and then I realized to a point that if I can follow something that sits well in my body and I can be consistent, it's not going to help me at all.
No,
It's
we're
not
just,
going to help me.
just because there's an app, first of all, you don't need it.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean you need to use it. There's an app to remind you to drink water. There's an app to remind you to breathe.
Right.
Well, that's a slippery slope we are heading into.
I agree. I mean, the basics foundation is
You are
missing
the
out. Like,
app.
we're
You are the app.
exactly. I so enjoyed this discussion. Oh my God. This is so good. This was
Oh, yes.
amazing, Dr. Meena. This is
Thank
amazing.
you. Thank you so much.
And
I just want to clarify, I'm not a medical doctor. Okay, just so people know. People
yeah.
are saying with, I don't care if you
No,
call
I mean,
it. Yeah.
to me, I read your book, right? The relationship, how
Mhm.
to
With the
build that
food.
relationship with
Yeah.
your food. And I listened to your podcast, and I did my homework looking at, like, who you are. And to me, who you are is so beautifully built from the foundation
Mhm.
of, you bridge that the food, the thought, the mind and body, and the soul, and to be that person, not but what you eat and what you do outside all comes from within. You're driving people back to your core. Go inside, think about who you are. The system
That's
is going
where
to tell
everything
you
is
what it
at.
is.
That's where everything is at, honestly. The
Yeah.
world is you pushed out.
Right. And that was beautiful to me.
Yes.
So I connected very, very deeply.
I'm
So thank you
glad.
so
I am
much.
glad. I'm glad. Well, thank you so much. Thank you for having me, for the
Thank-
lot of questions, and I hope that you're successful and that
Oh,
your
thank you,
listeners
Dot.
listen. Listen to this. I hope it helps at least one person.
That's exactly what I said. Like, somebody asked me, what is your vision or a mission to get started? And I want to share this 1 minute, maybe
Sure.
30-second thing. This thought of, like, starting my own podcast was dormant in me for 7+ years. A beautiful woman named Deepa Joshi entered into
Mhm.
my life. And she
I know
said,
Deepa Joshi.
oh my God, I just love her.
Uh-huh.
And she's the one who kickstarted me. And she was my first guest on my podcast because she started me on this journey. And being next to her is like so much energy, the beautiful energy she carries around her. And
Mhm.
it gave me that confidence to keep going, keep searching,
Yeah,
keep doing. And I think it's so important to build a community of support and the energies around you with the
sure.
like-minded people and the frequency. So I just loved it.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And I feel you have, somebody, when they asked the vision and mission, I said, like, one soul hearing this, have listening to this message at the right time when they absolutely needed it,
Yeah.
and it transformed them. That's all. That's
I
my best
always say,
gift.
keep saying, keep singing the song, and
Yeah.
somebody will listen. It'll help one person. That's good
Yeah.
enough.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Doc, for being here
It's
with me
my
and to you.
pleasure. Thank you so much. Take care.